Right now, fertilizer is pretty high, and our growers don't get paid for a pound of phosphorus or a pound of nitrogen that goes down the ditch. So we've got to keep that product where it grows a crop.
I'd say about 10 years ago, our general manager at Gibson Farmers Co-op introduced AVAIL to us. He saw it being a promising product and thought that we'd benefit from it. When we use AVAIL now, we see we've been noticing bigger roots and healthier stalks. We use it in our cotton and on our soybeans also, but you can really tell in the corn, for some reason, it just makes it shine.
Any of the AVAIL products we've used since we started working with Rhodesian several years ago work really well to increase our efficiency. We've seen an increase across the board every year in the plots that have some type of phosphorus added with AVAIL on it. Now we get a yield bump where we apply phosphorus, but we get an additional yield bump with the AVAIL on there.
Over the previous years, we've had trial data, over other plots that we do ourselves. Man, we've seen great results. We've had it go 6.4 bushels, matter of fact, over 25 different varieties of soybeans one time on a plot. So I mean, that's huge if you can pull off 6.4 bushels on 150 pound of phosphorus applied. Proof's in the pudding. We just really enjoy the product.
Anytime there's more nutrients available for the plant, it's going to make it healthier, more drought tolerant, just more resilient plant. So we gave it a try. We saw definitely a healthier plant throughout the year. So it's been a staple on our farm since the first year we've used it.
I work with the co-op a lot, on new products and stuff. Like when the AVAIL Nutrisphere come out, we'll talk about it, try it. If it works, we'll stick with it. If we don't, thank them for their time. But seen a pretty good bit of difference in the yield where we use the AVAIL. Put a lot of money in your pockets.
One thing that we talk about every year, regardless of what the prices are on anything, is ROI. We tell growers, what are you wanting to look for in our return on investment? One thing that I stress to growers is let's be proactive, not reactive. And let's look at making more money and more bushels, not trying to save our way to prosperity.
We have tried in the past to save money by cutting back on different things. We would come up with a strategy that, okay, let's say this corn crop, if we could just go across the field once with the sprayer instead of twice like it needs to be, that we would save that money. But what we found is that there's really nowhere that we can cut back without losing yield. So we're not big on cutting back things that are necessary. But any way that we can improve our efficiency through stabilizer, through using AVAIL, anything like that. But for me, it's all about the yield.
With the high input prices that we're coming up with, we use AVAIL just to try to maximize every bit of our phosphate we have in the ground. Every year we're kind of looking for a new edge and something simpler that makes all of our products and everything more efficient.
You're spending the money on the nutrients for the crop already, so if you put them out there and they can't use them, you're just wasting your money. So anytime you can make those nutrients more available to the plant and get a healthier plant, there should be a return at the end of the year for you. That's what we're looking for.